Volkswagen is one of the most respected car brands that has made Germany famous worldwide. Established after Adolf Hitler gave the idea of people's car, Volkswagen made that idea a reality by adopting it in its name. But now, this very German car brand is being bought by Chinese investors. There has been news that various Volkswagen factories are facing a decline due to economic slowdown and green transition. And Chinese is the first to benefit from the opportunity and convey that it can save Volkswagen by simply buying all the failing and unwanted factories and sites. But things don't stop at buying. China plans to do something with these Volkswagen factories that will shock not only Germany, but also the entire world. So, what China plans to do after it buys Volkswagen factories? In this video, let's find out. For Germany, Volkswagen isn't just a car maker. It's the symbol of German identity and the nation's industrial strength. Established in 1937, Volkswagen played a crucial role in Germany's post-war recovery, becoming a driving force behind the Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle. Its commitment to engineering excellence, innovation, and mass production of reliable vehicles turned it into a global icon and a source of national pride. For decades, Volkswagen displayed Germany's reputation for quality, efficiency, and precision. Models like the Volkswagen Beetle and Golf became household names worldwide, representing not just cars, but the pinnacle of German ingenuity. These vehicles showcase the country's leadership in technological and industrial innovation, helping to shape how the world viewed Germany as a modern, industrious, and forward-thinking nation. Interestingly, the company's significance extended beyond its cultural impact. Economically, Volkswagen was a powerhouse, providing jobs for thousands in Germany and around the globe. Its sprawling network of production facilities and dealerships hardened its role as one of Germany's largest employers. The brand's stability during economic downturns further cemented its reputation. By acquiring prestigious names like Audi, Porsche, and Lamborghini, Volkswagen positioned itself at the very top of the global automotive industry, demonstrating its ability to adapt and thrive. However, this symbol of German industrial strength now faces serious challenges that threaten its long-standing dominance. The global economic slowdown has hit the automotive sector hard, and Volkswagen is feeling the strain. In 2024, Volkswagen's global deliveries fell by 1.4% to 4.5 million vehicles. The 2024's third-quarter revenue fell by 41.7%, from $5.3 billion to $3 billion. The total profit fell by 60%. It was painful for Volkswagen, but nobody came for help, with the German minister saying Volkswagen has to solve most of its problems alone. Declining demand in key markets, especially in China and Europe, has weakened the company's operations. Once a stronghold for Volkswagen, China has shifted its focus to domestic electric vehicle manufacturers, leaving legacy automakers scrambling to maintain their foothold. At home, Volkswagen's production facilities have become a growing concern. Plants in Dresden and Osnabrück are now underutilized. High labor and material costs have made German operations less competitive compared to lower-cost manufacturing hubs. While the company has considered scaling back or repurposing these factories, resistance from unions has complicated efforts to restructure. Yet, without significant changes, Volkswagen risks losing relevance in a rapidly evolving automotive landscape driven by innovation and efficiency. And that's when China becomes relevant. After putting a stop to Volkswagen's growing influence by launching local brands and EVs, China is now coming as a savior. That's because China is interested in acquiring struggling German car factories. But why would China do that? Well, it will be for China's own benefit. You see, China faces a significant hurdle in accessing Europe's lucrative EV market due to steep tariffs imposed by the European Union. Recently, the EU levied duties exceeding 45% on Chinese EV imports, citing unfair subsidies provided by the Chinese government. These tariffs sharply increase the cost of Chinese vehicles in Europe, putting them at a competitive disadvantage against locally manufactured cars. However, by acquiring factories in Germany, Chinese automakers such as BYD, Leapmotor, and Chery can bypass these barriers altogether. Producing vehicles directly within Europe not only avoids the tariffs, but also allows these companies to offer more competitively priced products. Beyond cost savings, manufacturing locally enhances the appeal of Chinese brands among European consumers, who often prioritize vehicles made closer to home. Therefore, for China, this move isn't just about cutting costs, rather about establishing a strong foothold in one of the world's most competitive EV markets. Germany has long been the epicenter of Europe's automotive industry, renowned for its engineering excellence, advanced manufacturing techniques, and skilled workforce. And acquiring factories in Germany gives Chinese automakers direct access to this ecosystem, which has been setting global automotive standards for decades. By building cars in Germany, Chinese automakers also position themselves closer to European consumers, who demand high-quality vehicles. Successfully meeting the expectations of Germany's car buyers would significantly enhance the credibility of Chinese brands. Therefore, this isn't just about selling cars. It's about reshaping global perceptions of Chinese manufacturing, elevating it to stand shoulder to shoulder with traditional European and American powerhouses. Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Africa's geopolitics, economy, and changing landscape. Let's continue now. Furthermore, Germany's central location in Europe provides additional logistical advantages. Producing vehicles in Germany enables faster delivery to key markets across the continent, better responsiveness to consumer demand, and more efficient supply chain management. These factors make Germany an ideal base for Chinese automakers aiming to expand their influence in Europe. But things don't stop here. By entering the German automobile industry, China also opens doors for the BRICS and its member countries. With China having a stronghold, other BRICS members can enter the German market and increase their economic influence through investments. Strengthening BRICS' economic position through such investments aligns with China's leadership role within the bloc. It showcases the bloc's potential to compete with Western powers in high-tech sectors like EV production. But what does this mean for Germany? Well, the potential sale of Volkswagen factories represents both an opportunity and a risk. On one hand, it offers a financial lifeline to struggling car makers and underutilized facilities. On the other, it raises serious concerns about the decline of Germany's industrial sovereignty and the growing influence of China in critical sectors. You see, Volkswagen is more than just a company. It is a national treasure and a symbol of Germany's industrial strength. The idea of selling such an iconic asset to Chinese investors is bound to face intense scrutiny. Germany's current government has adopted a more careful stance toward China, with key figures like Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock openly referring to China as a systemic rival. This shift in political tone adds a layer of tension, making the potential sale of a symbolic institution like Volkswagen not just a business transaction, but a diplomatic flashpoint. Such a move could further strain the already delicate relations between the two nations. However, interestingly, even though this deal will be stopped by the German government, there are fewer chances Volkswagen can be provided with the same support as China is offering. Therefore, with the power to make the ultimate decision lying in Volkswagen's hands, there are more chances China will buy Volkswagen factories. Concerns about national security also loom large. Chinese investments in Europe frequently raise alarms over the potential transfer of sensitive technology and control over strategic assets. Volkswagen, deeply meshed with Germany's technological legacy, represents more than a car manufacturer, as it's a storehouse of expertise and innovation. The prospect of Chinese ownership could exacerbate fears of over-reliance on China and spark debates about protecting Europe's competitive edge in the global market. Another key concern is the impact on European manufacturers. If Chinese automakers begin producing EVs in Germany, it could intensify competition, putting further pressure on traditional car brands like Volkswagen, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz. While this might lead to lower prices for consumers, it could also erode market share for established players, threatening the broader European automotive ecosystem and its economic stability. However, to stop that, the German government has to make a hard choice. You see, if the German government blocks Volkswagen from selling its struggling factories to China, it must provide financial support to keep them operational. This sets a costly precedent, as similar intervention may be expected for other declining factories across sectors. Over time, Germany risks becoming a nation that preserves legacy industries not for their competitiveness, but solely for their historical significance. This approach would drain public resources and hinder innovation, turning industrial assets into financial burdens. Additionally, blocking Chinese investment could strain Germany's relations with China, a key trading partner, while sending a message that Germany is resisting global economic shifts. The government faces a critical choice, which is either to adapt to the changing global economy or risk stagnation by clinging to its industrial past. What happens next will depend on several key factors, including the German government's stance, the response of powerful trade unions, and public opinion. While Chinese investors are ready to step in, political and economic resistance within Germany could complicate or delay the process. If these acquisitions move forward, they have the potential to redefine the global automotive landscape. Chinese automakers could harden their dominance in EV production, while signaling a shift in Europe's economic alignment. On the other hand, Germany and Europe as a whole must weigh the financial benefits of such deals against the potential risks to their industrial sovereignty and competitiveness. What do you think about China's brilliant strategy to use Volkswagen as a German name to sell Chinese cars? Isn't it true that this will allow China to bypass tariffs because Chinese cars will be produced inside Germany? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on how China will then impact and challenge major car brands like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Maybach working in Germany. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: African politics, economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.
Tell us what you think in the comment section. Like and share the video, and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our African videos. It's the best way to support us.